Good day, my name is Al Kierstead. I'm the Guest Services Manager. Welcome aboard the beautiful Independence of the Seas.
Welcome to Royal Caribbean. My name is Louise and I'm from Denmark. I'm a guest services officer on board Independence of the Seas. I'm looking forward to welcome you all on your next cruise vacation here on Independence of the Seas.
Hello, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Teo. I'm a captain on Independence of the Seas for the last 4.5 years, actually, since startup in Finland when she was finished in April 2008. It's a beautiful cruise ship with a lot of people on board. You know, it's quite a nice responsibility actually to take care of 5,000 people and take them around the world. But I tell you, there's nothing like being at sea for me, or I try to convey that feeling to everybody that is on board. So what captain job is to make everybody feel safe and comfortable, to find the right port, and to keep ship safe without scratch. I've been doing this for a while. My first ship was in 1980 when I was 17 years old, and a lot of things changed since then, from digital technology to GPSs, and we actually now can see where we are in the world. So all these 30 years of experience I put in place here and try to make everybody actually as excited as I'm still excited about being at sea. You see, almost 72% of our planet is covered with water, and even if you've been everywhere like a late pop, you still miss 3/4 of the world unless you've been on a cruise or on the ship. So I've been sailing for 30 years, and still every day I'm excited to see the water and all these spectacular images around us. Just the feel to be at sea is something that I cherish and I miss when I'm home. Of course, I miss home when I'm on a ship, but that's a sailor's life and you don't have to get used to it. It's my part of a bargain here. So what I wanted to say, it's being at sea, it's therapy, it's connection to the world. Wherever you go, every road you take around the world, someone was there before, and it's always see the trails of something. But at sea, there are no trails. The sea looks exactly the same like it was a billion years ago. And this is the magic. So everybody comes to the ship expecting different things. But what they take back is that one little memory. Certain moment during the cruise, during the day, where they find themselves just looking in the horizon or close into the water, and all of a sudden they connected with the whole world. And everybody experienced that, at least for a moment, longer or shorter on the cruise, and this is why they come back. Some of them, they don't even notice that, but I know they do. So this is what is cruising all about, that connection. Independence of the Sea is the greatest ship afloat. It's my life, it's my Wimbledon, it's everything that I enjoy is on this ship, and I really have a great team with me. I have 1400 crew here, and some of them, they're here from the beginning like so I know them, they know me. It's almost like a running small city. We are taking care of more than 4,000 people on board. We have a lot of things to do. You know, bigger ship is not bad thing, especially when the waves are big, you know. On the bigger ship, the waves are relatively smaller, so don't worry about it. On a bigger ship, you can put more things than on a small ship. And on a bigger ship, even there is plenty of people, you have much bigger chance to find nice, quiet place than anywhere else, or good, jolly, and interesting company as well. We have many more restaurants, many more bars than the other ships. We have 5 swimming pools, kids pool, all kind of stuff. But we also have boxing ring, biggest gym afloat. Ship, imagine, ship is 50-meter wide. Ship is 340 meters long, and ship is 64 meters above the water, so imagine that we can put a lot of things on it. And one of my favorite is ice skating rink, and my skaters, they do fantastic shows down there. So it's interesting when we come in a port and you can see actually the ship is bigger than some of the cities we go to. Now you know what to do. Next time you wish to cruise, book Independence, find me and I show you around. Alright?
My name's Kevin Thorogood. I'm your hotel director on this beautiful vessel, the Independence of the Seas. A little bit about myself. I graduated from culinary school in the late 80s and worked my way as a sous chef in Europe, Austria, Germany, Switzerland. And then I went back to London and worked in some hotel chains. And then in 2003 decided to embark on a career at sea, and I haven't looked back since. Now working for this fantastic company, Royal Caribbean, on this most amazing vessel, the Independence of the Seas. Independence of the Seas inaugurated in April 2008, and for the last few years has been very much based in the Southampton, the UK, doing some wonderful cruises around the Mediterranean, Canary Islands. November we came back to Florida, which is where we're going to be based each year now for the winter season, doing some beautiful 6-day and 8-day cruises around the Caribbean. And on this 160,000 ton vessel, we have some of the most amazing facilities. Starting with your staterooms, we have 1,817 staterooms. 864 of those have balconies, so those of you that just like to relax in the afternoons and watch the sea go by, perfect for you to relax. We have a royal suite, and we also have a presidential suite that takes up to 14 guests with the most amazing facilities inside. And as you walk around the ship, our interior, we have the most fantastic royal promenade, which a lot of ships don't have in the industry, and it's the hub and center of our nightlife. A lot of activities where our gift shops are, our bars, operations, and we do a lot of shows. The Independence of the Seas is second to none when it comes to innovations. We have water park on the open deck with our H2O zone for the kids, the main swimming pools, 6 jacuzzis, and an adult-only solarium area for those who just want to relax in peace and quiet. The ship itself will have a maximum of 4,300 guests. We have 1,380 crew for your services. In those 1,350 crew, we have a lot of nationalities, a lot of languages from all over the world, 67 different nationalities on board, and every single one of them wants to get to meet you. So please stop by, say hello to everybody you see, because they'll say hello to you. Thank you for the opportunity to show you around the Independence of the Seas, and we look forward to welcoming you in the near future.
Welcome to the Independence of the Seas. My name is Terence Vaz. I'm the executive housekeeper on board. My duties responsibilities is most to do with housekeeping responsibilities. We take care of all the guest staterooms, suites. We also take care of all the guest laundry services on board as well. And let me introduce to you Monica. Monica is our hotel admin over here.
Hello, my name is Monica, as he said, and I've been working for Royal Caribbean 11 years. I'm the hotel administrative assistant on board. I assist the hotel director, Kevin Thorogood, who is in charge of making sure that this ship works as a hotel. And he also, for example, has his divisions reporting to him, such as food and beverage, maintenance, housekeeping, which is Terence, in charge of that division, and the entertainment division, everything that is necessary to make the ship a hotel.
Good morning and welcome aboard the beautiful Independence of the Seas. My name is Al Kearse. I'm the guest services manager on board the vessel, and I'm here this morning with my lovely group coordinator, Ingrid.
Hello, how are you all? My name is Ingrid. I am the onboard group coordinator on board the Independence of the Seas. I'm working for Royal Caribbean since 2005. My duties on board is to plan meetings, corporate events, social reunions. So if you would like to plan any special event, please come to see us. I am looking forward to see you on board the Independence of the Seas.
Okay, and we're currently doing our lovely Caribbean cruise, so welcome aboard. I hail from lovely Orlando, Florida. I've actually been at sea a short time, only 2 years, but my job basically is to ensure that you have a wonderful experience on board. My job entails overseeing the front desk operation, group meetings, and also the concierge and diamond level, which is our specialty levels for our suite guests and our upper tier crown and anchor members. And basically put, my job is to liaise between the guests and the other departments to ensure you have a wonderful experience on board. Also, we liaise with our cruise division, which includes our Adventure Ocean, which is basically our membership or our activities for children. All of our team in there are trained, at least with a 4-year degree in some form of child education or child recreation.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Dench. I'm from England. I am a youth staff here on board the Independence of the Seas. This is Adventuration. At the moment you are currently in our Aquanaut Art Corner. We have 3 different age groups. We have Aquanauts, which is 3 to 5, Explorers, which is 6 to 8, and our Voyagers, which is 9 to 11. We also have a team program, which goes from 12 to 14 and 15 to 17. And right at the beginning we have our Fisher-Price Royal Babies and Tots as well.
Well, hello to you. My name is Joff Eaton. I'm the cruise director on board the Independence of the Seas for Royal Caribbean International. I come from Chichester, which is a small city in West Sussex on the south coast of England, not too far from Southampton, where of course this ship is based for our main European summer itineraries. And I've been at sea for 20 years coming on this year, having spent 15 years with 2 other companies, and then I joined Royal Caribbean in 2008. It's my role as the cruise director to ensure the enjoyment of all guests in terms of our entertainment programming in the theatre, in our secondary lounges, of course in our ice skating venue Studio B, the Royal Promenade, the pool decks and all the other venues, lounges and piano bars and pubs that we have on board. It's a rather busy ship, as I'm sure you've seen with the other footage in this particular video. And my role has various aspects to it. There, of course, is the planning side of the cruise, which we do well in advance of each particular voyage, looking at the itinerary, the sailing times, looking at how we can maximise the best show times and events and activities for the guests and the flow of the guests on board. And we put that together, as I say, weeks in advance of each voyage going up. And the front of house side, which really involves the presenting of the main shows and our general interaction, socialising with our guests, ensuring that the guest experience is of course, the most important on board. And we have a very large return of guests to this particular ship here out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and also when we're based in Southampton in the UK, which has 14-day itineraries down to the Mediterranean, some cruises down to the Canary Islands, up into Norway, and Baltic cruises as well. So it's a very diverse set of cruises that we operate, and a very diverse program that we have to plan for with our ever-changing demographic and age group on board. Well, 2013 is a very exciting year for this particular ship. We head into what's called dry dock in April of this year, and although the ship is in very, very good shape, there's some new features coming onto the vessel itself. We have a brand new large screen outside TV, which will be placed on the pool deck, so we can do a lot more events and movies and filming of pool events and all those good things up on deck 11 and deck 12. In addition to that, the ship will take refurbishment in various areas and put it back up to the modern day that it was. But as I said, it's a great ship as it is and very well looked after. So it's an exciting time for the ship itself. We also have new itineraries this year, heading up to Norway, which is the first time this ship has done that. We have 6, 8 and 14 night cruises up into the Norwegian fjords and up into the some of the Baltic areas of Europe, and then down to the Mediterranean, 14-day cruises, and down to the Canary Islands as well. So the sunshine is where we tend to head on this particular ship, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be getting that in Norway as well.
Hello, I'm Carmina from Philippines, and I'm working here in the perfume shop here on Royal Caribbean Independence of the Seas. So if you happen to pass by the Royal Promenade, come and visit me at the perfume house. Thank you!
Hello, my name is Iona Aston. I work for Royal Caribbean International. This is the BG Turner $10 range. Everything's $10 here.
Hi guys, my name's Emma. I'm from the Independence Day Spa. I've been on the ship for the last year and a half. We have everything here, from manicures, pedicures, massage, facials, you name it, we have it. We even do for formal nights, we have Medi Spa, and we have acupuncture as well. If you want to come and look good for your formal nights, you just want a gentle massage, please see us next cruise. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Taran Prasad. I'm originally from India. I live in the United States. I'm the Medi Spa doctor on board here. We're on the Independence of the Seas, and I do all the cosmetic procedures like Botox cosmetic, Dysport, and also the dermal fillers like Restylane and Perlin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kumar. I'm all the way from other side of the world. It's called India. I'm the choice manager here on board. I do work for this company almost 18 years, and this is the restaurant. It's the best steakhouse in the world. If you have any special occasion, please celebrate your special celebration in this restaurant, and it will be a good memory for your whole life. Thank you and have a nice evening.
Good morning. My name is Anthony Sequeira and I'm the restaurant Portofino manager who's in charge of the Italian restaurant, and I come from India. On board the Independence of the Seas, we have got two specialized restaurants. One is the Chops, which are specialized in steaks, and the second one is the Portofino, the Italian restaurant. Once you're on board, please don't forget to come back in Portofino's and enjoy the nice Italian cuisine. And thank you and bye-bye.
My name is Glenn, all the way from India, and I'm a head waiter. I'm in charge of the waiters, assistant waiters, and the overall supervising of dining room and the back of the house. Fully in charge of the dining room and the windjammer, and would like to see you all on Independence of the Seas in the near future.
Hello. My name is Joe and I'm from India. I'm the waiter on the Independence of the Seas. I've been working for Royal Caribbean for 10 years. I hope to see you on your next cruise.
Hi, my name is Kenneth. I'm the executive chef on board the Independence of the Seas. I'm from Denmark. All our menus we cook up every day. First we make one sample of each dish, every lunch, every dinner. We get all the chefs together, all our chef de parties. We all taste the food and we discuss if there's any adjustment needs to be done until we finish the production and the food goes into the dining room to make sure that everything is 100% up to standards. Okay, now we're going to take you on a little tour behind the scenes. First we're going to go into the pantry where we produce all our salads, our appetizers, and all our canapes for all our concierge lounge and all our private function. Okay, and here's our pastry. This is a 24-hour production. We have one team that works at night time that makes most of the main production. Then in the morning another team, pastry chef, comes in and they will plate up and decorate everything during the day. Also we're making chocolate covered strawberries here, petit fours, also for our lounges and everything for the dining room. Next we got our bakery. Everything is baked freshly on board by our bakery team of 6 people. They're also 24-hour operations split up in 2 shifts. So we always have fresh baked bread on board. I'm also overall in charge not only for this beautiful dining room here, but also for our specialty restaurants like Chops, Portofino, Sorrento's, Café Promenade, our lounges. I hope you'll take the opportunity to come and visit us on Independence of the Seas and to try out some of our fantastic food we're producing on board in all our restaurants. Okay, thank you very much for taking this little tour in the galley and to see all our fantastic outlets, and I hope to see you on board the Independence of the Seas.
Lauren Korsha. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I am cruising with my whole salon team from G. Michael Salon in Indianapolis. First time on Royal Caribbean, and it's been amazing. Great excursions that we had a lot of fun in Jamaica doing, along with the Caymans. A really cool flow rider up top on the boat, so you can kind of get your own taste of boogie boarding, which I miserably failed at, but a lot of fun. And the music, the cruise director Joff's been a lot of fun, and great shows at night, fantastic performers.
It's been wonderful, it really has been. There's a lot of activities we've been enjoying, the skating show, the excursions. We've had some excellent excursions, real immersion into some adventures, and the food has been wonderful, and they've been very accommodating.
Now, if there was one thing that you really loved about this cruise, what would that be?
That I get to relax. I haven't had to worry about anything on the ship at all, so it was really nice.
They took good care of you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been phenomenal. I was really impressed with the cleanliness, with the service, the food. I was really impressed with the service. I did not meet one crew member who was rude or unfriendly. Everyone was kind, very accommodating. I love it so far.
Oh, hi, my name is Nicole Fowler. I work for G. Michael Salon. We're here on a wellness trip. Today is our last day on the Independence of the Sea. I'm sad to see it go, but I had a blast while here. Favorite part was by far laying on the pool deck, listening to the Jamaican music. Yeah, it's been so fun. Love the food, love the employees. They're very fun to be around, very friendly. Our room was amazing. Love seeing our stuffed animals every morning and night. And yeah, best trip so far. I will definitely be coming back.